Hi guys, I'm doing a video today on the Dreadnought KV-2, which was gifted to me by my friend Jocko. It's thanks to him doing that I can make this video, so thanks Jocko, really appreciate it. Now, onto the tank. This KV-2 sits at tier 7 instead of tier 6 like the normal one, and it can face tier 9s. Some people might find that to be a bad thing, some people might think it's a good thing. I'm one of the ones who thinks it's a good thing, because honestly tier 5 tanks don't have enough HP. Die too easily. Now, downsides of the tank. It's still got the paper thin armour that the KV-2 has. Apart from now it's facing higher tier tanks. And the reload is awful. Even with food and vents and rammer and brothers in arms, it's still 18, close to 19 seconds, so it's got a hefty reload. Upsides are that it's quick. It goes to about 37 km per hour and it accelerates pretty damn fast. It's kind of scary fast for a KV-2, to be fair. It can outrun the Soviet T-6100 Tiger. And the gun is different. This is the Slayer's gun. So you get higher penetration AP, which is 175. You get higher penetration heat than the normal KV-2. The heat on this is 250, which is amazing. And the HE is the same in case you want to derp things with it. The gun is more accurate and it aims in faster. First person I see is one of my clanmates. And he's gone. I'd say sorry, but I'm not. Maybe a half am. I'm gonna go up here and derp something else. Now I'll go first person view. I know the first person view in the replay isn't great, but I want to show you the reticule, like you know how fast it can kind of zoom in. And as you can see there, for a gun of 152mm, that's, you know, the aiming reticule there, it's closing in pretty quick. But again, the reload, like I say, is awful. So you want to be close to cover. You want to fire, get back in cover, and then reload, move back out, sorry, and then, you know, finish off the enemy with the next shot. Like that. This tank can 1 or 2 shot most of the tanks it meets. Now, the tier 7 heavy was facing away from me here, but I wasn't loaded, and he's realised I'm here and he's doing the smart thing and backing off. But I'm aware on my map that there is multiple red tanks pressing against the green tanks behind me. And to make matters worse, that happened. T29 now is outnumbered and he needs help. I'm nearly loaded, and these red tanks are side on to me. Nice, easy targets, but this is a Russian gun. And it hits ridiculous shots at times, and other times it does that. You've got to be prepared for that. This isn't a reliable tank, you know, just like the KV-2. Now here I'm going to get directly involved in the fight because otherwise our teammate's going to die. I'm not loaded yet, but I'm hoping to distract them because I've got more HP than he does. Now the Cromwell's gone, and then it's time to go after the VK. Because he's a one shot from now at this point as well. I've just got to wait for that near 20-second reload. While this tank does get more HP than the tier 6, this one gets 1200. 1200 still isn't great for tier 7. You've got to be careful. Doing what I just did there was risky. But, you know, the teammate needed help. Here again, I'm waiting for the reload. There's rocks in front of me on the other side of these bushes, so I'm safe. I'm just biding my time. You don't want to risk exposing yourself to enemy fire until you're reloaded. At the absolute most, maybe 2 seconds prior, because by the time you're aimed, your shell will be ready. But if you've not got a shell loaded anytime soon, don't be in front of a red tank, because you're just going to lose health for no reason. I see other Dreadnoughts and KV-2s do that to me all the time, and it is a huge mistake. Now that's it for my input in this game. I don't manage to catch anything else. One other quick thing to mention about the tank actually is this one sets on fire a lot. I've set other ones on fire and I've been set on fire. I've taken off first aid kit to put on food because I've got crew skills that mean, you know, if it makes it harder for a crew member to get knocked out and my commander can take over if they do. Don't take off the fire extinguisher. That'll be a mistake, I'll warn you now. Now that game didn't last long at all. I penned a few shots, but have a look at the damage. Nearly 4k damage for not doing much really. This tank can build up damage faster than any other tier 7 per shot at least. So for tier 7 heavy tanks, this one is a monster when it hits, but it's a Russian gun. So you're going to have games where you hit every single shot, even if you're driving at full speed. And then you're going to have games where every single shot misses. Even if you're stationary, you're fully aimed in, it's just going to hit the dirt. That's what you've got to kind of be prepared for when you're using any version of KV-2. This one or the Tech Street one. Now with this one, because the heat pen is 250, you're going to be spamming that. The tier 6 KV-2 is built for spamming HE. This one is built for spamming heat, because you can pen tier 9 heavies frontally with 250 heat, and you're going to do 700 damage. Now I'll bring up the stats. You can see the different penetration values in there. This tank's blind, 350 meter view range, but it's a Soviet heavy tank, that is nothing new. Like I said, the armor value is the same as the tier 6. Anything's going to pen you, but then anything can pen the tier 6, that's nothing new. The aiming time though, 2.86, and the accuracy at 0.56 are both better than the normal KV-2. This gun handles a lot better and is noticeable in gameplay. I'll bring up a standard KV-2 for you, for those who want the comparison between them both. Here we can see it's got worse engine power. The accuracy is 0.6 on this one, the aiming time is 4 seconds, the penetration values are awful by comparison. So the tier 7 one is a straight upgrade, but like I said, the main thing to bear in mind if you want to get the most out of it is to spam the heat. This one's a HE spammer up at, down at tier 6. The tier 7 is built for spamming heat. It's a tank that you're going to play for a laugh or just to ruin red team's day. It's not reliable because it's KV-2. This is when you play when you maybe had a bad day or you're just feeling dirty and you want to go do mean things to people. The tier 6 one tends to do 200-300 damage with a lot of shots because the HE doesn't often pen. This one with that 250 heat means every single time you hit, odds on you're going to do 700 damage because it's got the same gun as this beastie. It is a very nasty gun. And I do wholly recommend this premium tank. Maybe wait for the base package if you want to keep the price down a little bit. But it is worth it. Being at tier 7 hasn't hurt this tank. It is a monster. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, I appreciate it, and I'll get another video done soon. Cheers.